Bow! What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning into the Nick and Mal Show. I am Nick Johnson, one half of the Nick and Mal Show. And to the left is my brother, the gangster from Quorum. Malcolm's still in the building.
Guala.
The Quorum gangster.
The Quorum gangster, the LI boys.
I ain't never said that before.
Listen, Malcolm was the first black person I knew in Long Island. Okay, just gonna leave it like that. They're like, you got a cousin? Yeah, he way out there.
They got real gangs out there.
They just introduced themselves, but we actually have Malcolm's cousins and their brothers. Y'all are the first brothers we have on the show. So look, y'all just made Nick and Mal history. We got Juwan and Jermaine in the building.
Yes.
Governments.
Yeah, I am DJ Mr. Music. I am the CEO of NYCE Entertainment and NYCE Printers alongside my brother right here, DJ Nice. I used to call myself the co-DJ, but you know, we upgraded them titles. You know what I'm saying? He the CEO, I'm the CEO. We do the thing, man.
Y'all co-CEOs.
No, we straight CEOs. You know, co-CEOs. We CEOs. That's it.
Let's get it. Yeah. Let's start off with that. Let's hop right into the business. How did y'all come up with NYCE Entertainment?
This guy right here.
Did it start off with the DJing at first?
Yeah.
Okay, so give us that story.
I'll hop right into it. He was doing this thing. Up and coming DJ. His name is DJ Nice. That's still his name to this day. He was doing this thing, nice and easy, and I was watching him. You know, when you have a younger sibling, and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, it catches their eye. Whether it's in a time frame where it's quickly to you or, you know, later in age. But he was doing this thing. I was interested. I'm like, yo, this dude is DJing, moving equipment, and he had a girlfriend at the time. I'm like, he got a girlfriend. He like, what I gotta do to be like that? You know what I'm saying? I gotta step my credentials up. So long story short, I was in school, and as I was talking to you the other night, we was talking about school, and I wasn't really doing what I was supposed to be doing in school, and
I didn't know if you was gonna say that.
Yeah, he so he kind of took me under his wing. Like, you know what? At that time, I started spending more time with him. Like, I felt like I was living with him. Like, you know, just listen, just come be with me. I got you. I'm gonna show you the ropes. I'm gonna show you the way. You understand what I'm saying? You're not really listening to your parents. They're a little older. I get it. Come hang with me. And that's the only thing he was doing at the time. He was working and DJing. That's the only thing man was doing. Working a whole bunch of hours and DJing. So
what first of all, so it sounded like early. How much years are y'all apart?
We are.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
12 years?
24.
Oh, so 9 years apart.
9 years apart. Okay.
So you, as a kid coming up, you was like a teenager, right?
Yeah.
And you said you were DJing and working all the time. Obviously, you have older siblings also, so it's not like you're the oldest sibling. Yeah. But did you know you had to be a big brother to him? Because it sounded like you took on the big brother role. Like, listen, I got to set an example and show him the way kind of way. It sounds like he credits you for his mindset.
No, it materialized into that. It didn't start off like that. I felt like I had dropped the ball. That's what it was, because I was out of the house. Like, I left the house at a young age. So I wasn't there when he was growing up. So when I found out, like, yo, he was fucking up in school, I'm like, yo, that could be my fault because I'm not there for him. So let me go back and get him. That's basically what happened. Okay. Like, when he got in trouble in school, I popped up on him one day.
Shocked.
In a meeting, he shook himself.
Oh, for
real?
real?
It's like, I know I fucked up. And he said, this nigga don't take off work.
Yeah, I'm like,
take off work. I said, I didn't take off work. I'm on the clock. So even worse. If I get jammed up,
it's even worse. It would have been a little bit better if he would have took off. Yeah. And that's really how it started. I was getting in trouble in school, and he's like, listen, you know, long story short, like, you gotta get it together. But, you know, I'm gonna show you how to get it together. And he didn't say come be a DJ. He was just like, you know, just taking me under his wing, and he was DJing. And that's just something that I picked up. And once I started doing it, he'd be like, yo, do that again? And I'll do it again. He'd be like, yo, you're getting better. And this is as I'm progressing. When I first started, he constructive criticism all the way. That's dirt. Don't do that. That's bad. I used to be like, I'm never gonna be a DJ.
What was that?
Like, don't play that again. Yo, we'll be at parties. I'm DJing the first couple parties. He'll come over me. Don't do that again. In my ear, like I'm DJing.
I can see May doing that too.
Never put him on blast in front of people.
That transition was bad.
Real honesty, as he said, constructive criticism.
Yeah. But that's what you need. I feel like that's some things that you need in life. You understand what I'm saying? Especially like me transitioning. I'm growing as a teenager. I'm growing as a boy into a man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm having this transition where I'm going from a child to a man. So of course you're gonna need structure, and no matter what you do, you need structure.
So as he said, he was a child becoming a man, right? And you're basically guiding him through that manhood. Now it's to the point where y'all have a business together, right? So when did you start seeing him becoming the man that is like, oh, okay, you feel good as a big brother, like, okay, I did this, to the point where, oh, I want to get in business with him.
I don't remember the age, but it was just once his confidence was there. Like his confidence. When I knew that I could leave him at a party and trust him with it, I was like, yo, you ready? You know what I mean? Now you know what? We taking 2 bookings today. I'm gonna be over here, you're gonna be over there.
Let me tell you how he first started that. One day we was DJing a party, and he doesn't tell me like, hey, I'm gonna leave you here. We're DJing, all of a sudden he spins to me, he goes, I'm gonna get my hair braided. I'll be back. And I'm like, bro, you didn't even queue up 30 songs for me. You didn't leave me a list what to play. It just walks away. Like, I'm looking at him walk out the yard, and I'm like, it's over. It's done. He violated. But I was like, you know what? Just try, bro. Like, this is my first time DJing without him on the side of me. Like, if I have a question, I'm like, all right, what do I play next? Where do I go next? What do I do next? Now it's just me. It's me and the computer. What do you do?
Not to lose focus, but man, how did you start your DJing career? Because it obviously started with you. NYCE Entertainment and NYCE started with you, but you had the lead role in doing the DJing thing. How did it start with you?
I kind of just fell into growing up. My uncles used to have parties, and they would never allow us to come to the party. Like, yo, you're too young, you can't be here. Mm-hmm. And I always had an infatuation with the DJ set. So one of my neighbors on the block, I can't remember her name, the Wahhabs. They lived on the corner.
Okay.
Who was I think Violet.
Okay.
Violet had some DJ equipment. She was like, yo, I'm trying to get rid of it. I was like, word, how much you want for it? So I bought my first set of turntables and a Gemini mixer. Started going up to the Avenue, the Music Factory, buying records.
And how old are you?
At this time, I was 17.
17.
So I'm going up to the Avenue buying records. So I'm like, yo, all right, hooking it up. Kind of like this guy. Got a bootleg system, but hooking it up, liking it. Buying records. I'm like, yo, hold up. These records are too damn expensive. And that's when a new technology started coming out. They came out with the CDJs. So I went out and bought a full Denon set. 2 CD turntables and the mixer. Started doing CD wallets. Had 3, 4 CD wallets.
That CD wallet was different. Like, you would flip through it.
Yeah.
I remember those.
So started doing that. And that's when, he wasn't really on the turntables. He was more so on the CDJs.
Yeah, I was on CDJs. When I first started, I was straight CDJs.
So yeah, I started doing that basically 17, so I'm in high school.
I missed this era right here. I wasn't a part. I wasn't using the CDs and stuff.
No. Okay.
Yeah. I would just find this hot CDs to put them in the car.
Right. So,
play this.
Started doing that. Got a few parties on the belt. Do friends, families, that kind of thing. Then I'm like, I could do something that I love to do and get paid for it. This kind of dope. You understand what I'm saying? So at that time, I had the equipment set up in the house. So, he'll start coming over to the crib and just practicing in the house, practicing in the house. Then finally I was like, yo, let's go out. Went out and did actually, I think he booked the gig. It was somebody he knew, baby shower. Yeah. So I was like, yo, you coming. Yeah. You got me this gig, you coming. Yeah. All right, yo, get on. It's your people's. Get on. Show them what you can do.
And that was the first time?
That was my first time DJing, yep. It was right around my birthday, too. I never forget. The person who I was DJing for, her daughter's birthday is April 9th. So I was doing.
Shout out to the Aries.
Yeah, shout out to the Aries, man. Claps and snaps for the Aries.
Yes, whatever.
But, yeah, but that's when I first started. So he started. He got his name from, what was it, Nietzsche?
Yeah, I like that Nietzsche clothing brand. So I'm dating myself.
Right.
Nietzsche,
right. So
I remember Nietzsche.
Exactly.
I remember.
What year was this? What year is this from?
I call it NYCE.
Yeah, NYCE. Was.
That's exactly.
Okay.
So it's
exactly.
2002.
But they pronounce it
that
Nietzsche.
brand, so I was like, yo, you know what? DJ, and then drop the E. DJ NYCE.
Right.
Yeah.
So
where it came from.
That's where NYCE got into it. So they started calling himself DJing NYCE. And right after that, it was, just a transition. He started DJing and I followed, and then I got my first booking. It was for a birthday party. It was for somebody that I was working with. I was working an after school program at that time. And one thing about me is people say you have the gift of gab. I will sell you anything. I will sell you that coffee. You have a coffee and I'll sell it to you.
Show me. How
do you mean? That coffee? Oh, that's Colombian coffee, the hottest coffee on the street. Strength. And it's the top of the morning. One thing you need in the morning is energy. So you drink that, Not even the whole cup. Half a cup, you'll be wired for the rest of your day.
Oh,
most other coffees is $1, $2. This one is $5. The reason it's $5 is because instead of going back to get more cups of coffee, you need 1 cup. Not even the whole cup, so it'll last you throughout the whole day. You warm it up, come back.
Saving money.
You're saving money, and you're getting more energy off your coffee. No caffeine.
Come on, I'm buying that. I'm buying that. I give you 10.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just stress the truth on everything. That definitely does have caffeine. You're definitely gonna have to go get more cups. But so that's what it was when I first started DJing. So I was like, listen, you know, I'm a hot DJ. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna come DJ your daughter party. She's like, all right. How much? I think I'm gonna call. I said, let me call my management and see how much, and I'll give you a call back. I'm like 13 at this time. Like, it's just gonna be my birthday. So I said, all right, call me. He said, yo, man, how much? He said, all right, $350. This is at the time. He said, $350, 5 hours. I said, all right, bet. Told her, she said, okay, cool. This is a date. We'll give you a deposit. We went. Now we go. We DJing. Before we went there, we stopped on the Ave. I'm like, man, I gotta get a CD or something. Like, I don't know what to play. It's my first event. Like, we're gonna wing it. He's like, all right. We stop by the Ave. We get some new CDs. Listen to the new stuff. Okay, whatever the case may be. The party is. We get to the party. The party is smooth. Like, this party is smooth. Main is DJing. He's downstairs doing his thing. This is one thing I never told him about this first party. So this is when I first started, like, you know, growing up, experiencing stuff. So I go upstairs. I got his car key. Anyway, long story short, I moved his car. I almost crashed the car. He just got the car maybe a couple years back.
How old are you?
Like 13, 14 at the time. Right, moving the whole car. Like, I'm moving it up, moving it back.
New to me.
Right.
Oh, you never heard this before?
Nah, come back downstairs.
But he used to drive it though.
I'm chilling. You understand what I'm saying? So I never forget that. That was my first event. We did it in Brooklyn. Like,
was you crazy anxious? Anxiety going crazy? Or?
Wasn't really crazy anxious because I've seen him do it so much. So I'm like, well, if he does it so much, it gotta be easy. But it was just more like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. So just chill. Like, it's just like your first time, y'all play sports, your first time getting on a football field. You know what I'm saying? You love it, you know, you have the desire for it, but you don't know all the nooks and crannies of it. So I might get hit. You know what I'm saying? I might catch this ball and get the wind knocked out of me, but I fall down and I get back up. So moving along, that was the first event, and then just started growing from there. One of my major breaking points is I was DJing on the computer one day. So I'm on the computer and I'm playing music straight from the computer, like no set, no turntable, nothing. I'm just playing. This is when Jersey Club was just getting popping, very, 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 very popping. So I'm on my computer and I'm in my room and I'm just playing different songs, just transitioning, going through them, song after song after song after song. But it's like the same beat, so it's like I'm DJing. Everybody on that Facebook Live started hitting me up. Yo, you DJ? Yo, you DJ? Yo, you DJ? I'm like, yeah. That night, yo, I need you to come DJ my mom's birthday party. Remember when we went and did Maine? Okay. Right in the hood. Right off of so started from there. And I started building confidence. Everybody, yo. And these are my friends, people my age. Like, yo, you sound good. You killed that. And I just kept doing it. And to the point where it was like, you know what? I'm going to do it in school too. So they're like, yo, we're gonna have a school party. The first thing I'm asking everybody, like, yo, what you gonna wear? What you gonna do? I'm running to the principal. Who's DJing? Who's DJing this party? Oh, I don't know. We didn't get a DJ yet. I'll do it. Oh, you serious? Yeah, I'm serious.
It's a good market. It's a good market.
You said everybody's oh, what we doing and what we wearing? I gotta get cute. Who's DJing? There's only gonna be one DJ. That's the difference. There's 500 students, one DJ. That's the difference. That's the 99% and the 1% in the world. I'm that different person.
So you learned that lesson early.
Yeah, I seen it early. I seen, like, one, I've always loved music. I've always been into music. I grew up in church. So I grew up playing piano, drums, and singing in church, and singing on the choir, and keeping tempo, and tambourines, and all that stuff. That's where my music ear started. Like, I have an ear for music. I can listen to something and pick it up. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where it started early. It didn't start now. It been started since I was a toddler. You understand what I'm saying? My mom said, I used to put you on the floor and put headphones on your ears. Like, that's where my music started from, like a real early age. Some people, like music, some people love music, but I'm blessed with an ear for music. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, it's a little bit different with me. Like, it's not something that I wanted. It's not something that I just had a desire for. It's like, and it's instilled in me.
Being a DJ has to be cool, right? Because it's like you're playing, I'm sure, shows all year, right? Is there more shows like in the summer versus the winter time?
It all depends. It all depends on what year it is. But our year, like our winter time, is just as good as our summertime. The reason our winter time is just as good as our summertime was before the pandemic is due to holidays. Yeah. There's always a holiday coming up. So from September to March, you got Thanksgiving parties, Christmas parties, New Year's parties. January, you got a whole bunch of birthdays in January. February, Valentine's Day.
I don't know what you're talking about. Summer's always better.
Summer's always better. What I'm saying is we get the same amount of events, not the same exactly the same amount, but there was no difference. You know how some people was like, oh, well, I only DJ in the summertime. We was booked wintertime and summertime. Okay, like, I was getting them bookings. Well, I was getting them bookings, okay? Because I got that.
I'm getting the vibe that the student outdid the master right now. Is that what it is?
Not really outdid the master. I just had more hunger in me.
Responsibilities and roles shift. You know what I mean? Okay. So I still DJ. But I give him credit.
Not really that. Not really that the role shift. The reason I say I got a different hunger in me is like Maine had more to fall back on. You understand what I'm saying? It's like it's either I have to make this work or I felt like at that time nothing is gonna work. Like he was, he went to college and graduated college, and he was working a great job, and he was having speculations about going back to school and all this stuff. Man, he was set. He had his apartment, he got his car. Here I am. I'm growing up, and I was transitioning. I'm like, I knew I'm like I don't want to go to college. I said I don't. It's not something I want to do. I don't want to spend X amount of dollars to come out of college to be negative, to have to make money to pay that back. I rather start at zero.
See, that's a myth too, though. You don't have to go to college and come out and
right, but
that's a myth. I came out debt free.
Okay,
right. You know what I mean. So
that's a big round of applause.
I want you to teach your people what did you go into college with a game plan, and what was that game plan to come out debt free?
Nah, I just learned my way. Like I went to Baruch. I started there. What was that called? Financial aid. Right. Okay. Then my sophomore year. I got a good job. Well, I ain't gonna say I got a good job. I got a city job. Now all of a sudden, you don't get no more financial aid. You make too much. Oh shit! But I still gotta finish. So I paid my way through my undergrad, and then the same thing with graduate.
See, but you paid. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't want to do that.
No, that's fine that you don't want to pay it. So, but there's also different programs out here for different things. So, like when I went back for my master's, I found a program that supplemented paying for my master's. So I didn't pay for the whole thing.
Right.
So by the time I graduated, I didn't owe anything.
Just to what you're saying though, and Jermaine, I get what you're saying, but I feel like someone who's been to college, you just gave me a completely different perspective. Because I feel like a lot of people do complain about, why you go to college and put yourself in debt? That's actually kind of like being lazy on our part. Because there are a lot of people who go to college and they work 2-3 jobs and pay their shit off and come out with, you know what I mean? Just with a degree and no debt.
Right.
So maybe that's not a point that everyone
come out
should
with a
complain.
Degree, no debt, and no job. That's my problem.
There's definitely a negative and a positive to college.
I agree. That's the issue that I don't like right now. I see so many people that have ambition in them and have potential in them, and their mindset is. I feel like the society normalizations have changed. It used to be go to school, get a job. I'm like, go to school, go to college, graduate from college, get a house. Get a job, get a house, and then that's it. I got my house. Now what? I have some kids. Now what? What else?
I would say your energy is crazy right now, and I could tell. I actually want to get into where did y'all get this mindset from? Because y'all are just go getters. I could tell that just from talking to y'all. But a lot of people are not like that, and to play devil's advocate, because I agree with you, I don't think everyone should go to college. Yeah. You feel me?
Everything is not for everyone. I want to tell everybody to go be a DJ.
A lot of people develop these mindsets that y'all have in college. So fuck the degree. It's actually invaluable what some people gain from it. The degree is honestly the cheapest part of the whole experience. Some people are so lost when they're 18 going into college and at 22 coming out. It's like, okay, I know what I want to do now. You knew what you want to do from 15, 16.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's benefit in that. But where did y'all get this from? Did y'all get this from y'all pops, y'all older brothers?
I keep it a buck. I got my ambition from my mom. The reason I say that is because everything was going so great in my life. Everything was going great in my life. My mom was working. My dad was retired. And long story short, my mom got sick. And she wasn't able to work no more. They forced her to retire. Forcing her to retire means, like I was telling y'all earlier, I was in private school, so I had to transition from private school going to public school. Once I got into public school, everything stopped. They sat me down and said, "Listen, mommy's not working no more. Everything's on your dad, so certain things are gonna stop. You know, you getting sneakers and this and that and blah 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 blah. It comes to a halt. It comes to an end.
He was spoiled.
You understand what I'm saying? So I said, okay, you can either sit here and you can take this and have nothing. You know, of course, I don't want to have nothing like nothing that I wanted, like the new stuff and electronics and sneakers, right? Or I said, you know, I can do something about this. I can do what everyone else is doing, like Maine, and I can, you know, what I see my pops do, work. You know what I'm saying? You hustle. You find something that you're good at and what you do, and you make money off of it. And that's when I started, you know, the DJing, and I started working. And I was working before I started DJing. I was working from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. every day after school.
At what age?
12, 13. My first year, literally, my ending of my 6th grade year. What age are you in 6th grade? Beacon.
No, I'm saying, how you do that? You can't get working papers that young.
Yeah.
Bro, I was getting a stipend check.
Ooh.
I was literally volunteering. I was volunteering every day, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. every day, 5 days a week. And I was getting a stipend check of $200 at the end of the month.
Okay, so you do got my blood in you.
You see what I'm saying? So I said, okay, cool.
Where did you get it from?
Nonstop since 14, and it was just a matter of I didn't like to have to ask anybody.
That's me. I don't like to ask anybody for nothing.
I didn't like that. So when I got to high school, I would get out of high school.
man,
like,
you
I went to
wanna bring
Thomas
the mic
Edison. Oh, I was in Thomas Edison. I would leave Thomas Edison, hop on the train, go to the city, go do a messenger job at the age of 16. So I've been working consistently through. I just had that hustle. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, you don't want to ask nobody for nothing? Go out there and get it yourself. And I just found different lanes and avenues. So when I got into the DJ, I was like, yo, this is a nice side hustle. You understand what I'm saying? It's a nice side. Yo, have fun, put money in your pocket.
Wow.
Kind of thing.
You know, it's crazy. The mindset is so crazy. Like, I've always heard, like, in high school, like, why are you working? Because personally, for me, I've never had to work growing up. My family always held it down. And I would hear people always have these jobs. Like, Shorty is a freshman in college working at McDonald's. I'm like, why are you working? Your parents, I know your parents, they got money. Or I don't, like, ask my parents for anything. And I was dumb as hell, like, nigga, they my parents. Like, what you mean? I'm asking for money if I need it.
You know what's crazy though? Because I had a kid like that in high school. This is senior too, and this kid come out straight designer everything. I think his family like own gas stations and stuff. But me and my boys, we chilling at the table in the library, right? And we not really friends with him. He just be chatting all the time. Like, he one of those kids that hang out with the hood kids, but he not hood. He won't tell no one where he live, right? Some short, skinny kid.
That's Bradley.
So we told him, yeah, you know, we got work. We about to go to work. We about to do this with our money. He goes, yo, why y'all work? Why don't y'all just ask your parents for money? And like, he'll ask his parents for money to go get a dirt bike, all of that type of stuff. But I see where you coming from.
But that mindset, I'm guessing if that kid is a responsible human being now, like I'm trying to be, he would realize how much of a fucking negative that was in his life. Yeah. Sure, all kids want to live nice, but when, for whatever the reason may be, maybe some kids just have it innately, or you said your mom came and got sick, so you had to be on it. That shit is such a benefit, bro. Yeah,
it's a benefit and a curse at the same time, because I feel like
why a curse?
Sometimes it's like it can lead you down the wrong path. That desire and that hunger isn't always a good desire and hunger. You understand what I'm saying? That, like, I can be hungry to the point where it's like I'm willing to do anything and everything to get that dollar.
But you know what? The desire and the hunger is not the issue.
Right.
It's
the
motive behind it.
The morals.
What you want to do with it.
But that's why I said what society, I said back earlier, society normalizes. With certain people put certain things in the air, in the atmosphere, and it all depends who you're around and what you're around. Right. You understand what I'm saying? If I hang with you guys, I'm gonna have a mindset of you guys. Even if I have a thought one day, like, yo, we should go do something silly. You're like, oh, nah, you're crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I take that same conversation and I have it with a different group of people, and I say, hey, let's go do something crazy. And that's the best idea they heard all year.
Yo, bro,
let's go do it.
That's so true.
It's how and what you do with your life and where you place yourself.
When it came down to the end of me being in college, and I loved all my roommates that I lived with, you know what I mean? We all, I feel like, had a great impact on each other's lives. But at the end of 4 years, hanging out with the same group of people, I feel like I already soaked up everything I could soak up from this situation. And I was trying to be a better person, like, for the whole entirety of my senior year, and I couldn't. Because I'm with the same people doing the same shit, and it's like, you're trying to make certain changes, but you can't. Bro, you know what I mean? Like, I want to go really read a book or do something else right now, but these niggas is playing 2K and smoking. I'm going to go do that. You see what I'm saying? So, as you said, like, just being around certain people will definitely give you that change of sign.
Yeah.
Right.
So you was around 12, you said, when your mom got sick, right?
Yeah.
You, I'm guessing, were like 21 at this point?
Yeah.
How did that affect you at that age?
I mean, the base is like you just realize you have to continue getting it just in case.
Talk to him.
That's the thing. Like, you know, if something was to happen to mom crazy, you know what I mean, would you be good? You know what I mean? So you learn to become like self-sustainable kind of thing. And that's one thing that I also like taught music over here, because the thing is, like, when you start getting money, we're doing these parties, we're getting money, you know, he had the mindset, yo, I got this money, I'm going to go do this. Like, I'm going to go buy the latest fit, whatever the case may be. And I'm like, yo, bro, you know, you got to hold back some of that money to reinvest in you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I always tell him, I know so many DJs who, when they get a function, they got to go and borrow somebody's equipment.
Yeah, that's
Borrow
one thing.
somebody's laptop.
You're not a DJ.
You understand? You're not a DJ. You just have talent.
Yeah.
And now with the computers, you just copy somebody's playlist. You understand? You know how many parties you go to and it sound repetitive, the order that the music is being played in? So I would tell him, I was like, yo, the difference between us and some of the other people, we own everything. You understand what I'm saying? You go to parties and DJs ain't got microphones. Like, yo, dogs, like, what are you doing?
In 2021.
You know what I mean? It's like, so, you know, I had to talk to him about that. Yo, some of this money, reinvest. You know, we got the laptop, we got the speakers. Let's get lights, let's get this. And now we got a one-stop shop. You know, you could come, you could get photo booths.
I was just
You
about
could
to talk
You know,
about
there's
that.
so many different things to the experience that we can provide for you other than just DJing. You know what I mean? And then that's how we got into the NYCE Sprinters. You know what I mean? What other service can we add to our client base? You know what I mean? So they can come to us rather than going to us, then going to this person, then going to that person.
So you guys basically took one aspect of a business, DJing, and go, what does everyone need to come to a whole function? We're going to take care of all of that in one package.
That's the goal.
Talk
You
about
know who
that.
do that, right? Jeff Bezos, and that's all of them do, right?
Yeah, like me.
You want books? All right, we're gonna sell you some shit to read the book on now. We're gonna sell you this.
Yeah, right.
Y'all
Yeah.
brothers are genius. Come on. Answer that
$1 billion
question.
industry.
Yeah, that's the mindset you gotta have in this day and age. It's not you know, it's not really what can I do. It's more what do they want. And when I mean they, I mean the consumers. You know, like I said earlier, I have the gift of gab. I can. Why you think I got into car sales? Car sales is the easy, like a blink of an eye for me. And that was one of the things. Like I don't even know if Maine realized. Once me and him both started DJing, I was the one out there like, listen, we're gonna go get these people. We're gonna get these events. We're gonna get these bookings. I don't take no for an answer.
Yeah, I'm real laid back.
Yeah, we can
I'm
tell.
really
We can
bad.
tell.
Maine is more. Let's just say we have an event. Maine, you call Maine. Maine says $1,000, right? You're like, nah. Maine's like, cool. I'm the one. Why? What is it else that you need? How can we give you this service? You know what I'm saying? Can I add something on? Can I take something off? Maybe I can take a little bit of money off, add a couple of more hours. What is it that you need? You need a throne chair, you need a photographer? What do you need? What's wrong with the budget that you don't want to book us? Like, I'm ready to, you know, let's break it down. Let's go step by step of what you're booking, what you're paying for. Like, I'll get into your whole party information. Who's catering for you? Who's doing pictures? I will break everything down.
You know what you would do great at?
There's missing money in there.
You'd be a great wholesaler.
Yeah.
That's what a wholesaling is about. You know about wholesaling, right?
Yeah. That's what I do.
Yeah, that ain't foreign.
Yeah, wholesale is like, it's okay.
I mean, you might not like it, but I'm saying,
Yeah.
like, from
You just a good salesman.
Yeah, all the things that people talk about wholesaling, like, okay, you want to sell your house, okay. Maybe you need someone to help you move. Like, these are the things that get wholesalers like deals, and it sounds like your natural inclination is to just offer different services. Which is great.
Do y'all think y'all mindset is the reason why y'all are in business together? You know, Jermaine, you're more laid back. Juwan, you're more out there. Let's go get it, whatever we need.
I think that's exactly why it works. And it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, for me, it's like if you can't do some type of business with the people around you, predominantly first him being my brother, it's like, who else can you do it with? You know what I mean? Like, you should want to uplift the people who are in your immediate circle first. I don't want to be out here on this island by myself and you over there. Like, nah, that's right. And also,
He
who can I
just got
trust?
laid back. Not saying like this. We used to live the same lives. I call it
Speaking to the mic, Juwan.
fast-paced lives. Like, that's what I call it. Like, fast-paced lives. Like, let's say we have a booking today, right? He got to get up, he got to go run and do this, then he got to do this, then he got to do this, then he got to go get a shape up. After he get a shape up, he got to come back to the house and change his clothes and change his clothes, and after he change his clothes, he got to take the dog for a walk. Then he got to go to the party, like fast pace. You understand what I'm saying? It's next after next after next after next after next after next after next, and it doesn't stop.
You've always been like that?
He's just transitioning where he's slowing it down now, and that's one of the things I've picked up from him. Like
I love that shit.
Like that fast pace. Like now, like my job, like I'm one of the lead delivery drivers on my job. Like I take care of the delivery department. So if there's 21 cars going out in a day, or there's 5 cars going out in a day, we're gonna get it done. You understand what I'm saying? And that's that fire and that ambition in me. Whether it's DJing, whether it's selling cars, whether it's photography, whether it's coming to the podcast. I tell my girl all the time. I say I may be late at doing something, but one thing for sure, I'm always gonna get it done. No matter what it is, I'm gonna get it done. I may be late. It may be 2 days late, an hour late, 30 minutes late. It's gonna get done. It's gonna happen. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's gonna happen.
Dope.
Like, and that's just that. That's who I am as a person. Like people say, oh well, maybe later. I'm not gonna do it. I'll give up. I'm gonna make it happen. If it's worth my time, if it's worth my energy, if it's worth my money. Time is money. Time is value. You understand what I'm saying? If I don't value it, I'm not gonna put myself into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna mess with it. Like,
the only thing you can't get back.
That's time.
The only thing you can't get back.
Time and people.
With you guys, so you guys say you guys gel together, and you guys are two opposites. Well, I was saying in the beginning, you guys were similar people with the drive. And I like having people that have business together on the show, and the reason being is you understand ego could get in the way. Is there something... Do you guys face ego problems sometimes?
Yeah, of course.
How many times?
He shuts me down all the time. One thing I love about Maine is Maine has always had that mature mindset. Okay. Like he's like, you know how some people say grandfathered in? Like, I feel like Maine was just like pushed into the position that he was.
Grandfather
like,
to be a grandfather.
Yeah, like he was just like, this man has been a dad and a grandfather. He doesn't even have kids yet. You understand what I'm saying?
To be responsible.
Yeah, like, but that's just the person that he is. Like, in my family, people say all the time, "Who's the favorite kid?" Blah blah blah, and people are quick to point the finger at Maine. Oh, Maine's the favorite. Maine's not the favorite. Maine is the most responsible.
That's right. I don't get nobody no trouble.
You understand what I'm saying? He's the one he's the least one you have to worry about. Like, if I send him out and he says he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it exactly the way he said he's gonna do it. Me, I tell you, I'm going to the store. I'm stopping somewhere first. I might see a chick. I might go pick up something to drink. You know what I'm saying? Some apple juice, little apple juice, whatever case may be. And then I'm gonna come back. And then when I come back, I'm gonna leave. Like, I'm a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Maine is more straight path.
Yeah.
Like, he'll go straight there. I'm the one who I want to hop on the highway. Maybe I'll get there a little bit quicker. Like, I don't have no problem taking a shortcut.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have no problem. Like, you know what? Let's try this a different way. We can do this quicker. Like, even with the DJing business, like the Sprinter business, my Sprinter business is like Uber. And people, like, a lot of people don't know that. People are like, what the hell? Like, what do you mean? How's it like Uber? My Sprinter business is like Uber, just like Uber. What does Uber do?
What do you mean by that?
What is Uber?
A rideshare service that can come pick you up wherever you at?
Exactly what my Sprinter service is.
We're gonna get into that. But what's like the ego thing y'all face going into business together?
Me more personally, I keep it a buck. Like I said, me, he's more the cool, level-headed one. I'm more big-headed. I'm more cocky. I'm more like, when I get on the mic and I'm DJing, I'm gonna, like Maine says it. We could curse on here, right?
Yeah.
Maine will call me to a party. Get here and talk your shit. That's exactly what he'll say.
Mm-hmm. He's good. I don't like talking on the microphone. Like, I don't like, this is weird for me. I don't like the sound of my voice.
Like,
but for him, he has that gift of gab, so he can,
like, I can move a crowd. I call myself DJ Mr. Music, the vibe setter. I say, it's your boy DJ Mr. Music. I'm here to do one thing and one thing only, and set that vibe, and that's what I'm here to do. You understand what I'm saying? If you're sitting at a party like this, by the time I'm done DJing, I want you to be up, happy, and fist pumping, because I'm gonna move that crowd. You understand what I'm saying? And I used to think it was just like, oh, like, it's just a black thing. Like, I can only move to black people. I literally, and when I realized I had that gift. Rest in peace to my man Chuck, who passed away. I DJ'd a prom for my man Chuck 2 years ago, and he's one of my boys. He's a very, very hot DJ. DJ Ernst, very can scratch his behind off, and he's very skillful. And I went to the prom, and the prom was predominantly Spanish, and I said, okay, I'm black, I don't speak any Spanish, and what the heck am I gonna do? Like, when I mean predominantly, like 90% of the kids there were Spanish. So what do you think is gonna happen? Okay, so I get there, and Ernst, and I love Ernst to death. This is my bro. Ernst is booing. Ernst is killing the party. Like, he's playing all the hottest hip hop and trap records, right? So that he's playing music. The music is great, but that's not what they want to hear.
Oh no.
I go outside really quickly. I'm getting my stuff. I make one phone call to my sis. I say, yo, what's that Spanish song we're always bumping? She tells me the name of the song. So, okay. I go in there, I drop that record, right? So I get on the set, I talk. I said, listen, we lost a lot of people because at this day and age, a lot of people are losing people to gun violence and, our friends and stuff like that. So I said, we lost a lot of people to blah, 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 blah. So we're going to have a moment of silence. We're switching laptops. So we're going to have a moment of silence. Switch the laptops. Come back on. The first record I drop is that Spanish record. The crowd goes crazy. They go crazy. Dancing. Bachata. Going crazy. They were standing there chilling before. They was enjoying it, but they were chilling. Now it's went from getting what I have to, like I'm just accepting it, from now getting to what I want. You understand what I'm saying? Now I'm getting exactly what I want. He's giving the energy that I want. Let's go crazy. It's an automatic change. It's an automatic energy switch. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like that energy pill, like the adrenaline of the party. Like, when I get on the mic and it's time for me to touch that set, the adrenaline is here. Like, don't get me wrong, if depending on my mood and stuff, like, it be times where I'm DJing, like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, you're not, like, yo, bro, I just ain't got it right now. Like, I'm going through, like,
life,
you feel me?
right? It's
you
life.
understand what I'm saying? So,
I
but there's times where I'll be
too.
mad at something like that and upset about something, and I'll push through it. Like, you know what? Like, my whole demeanor and attitude done changed. I gave my DJing, and that's where sometimes I have to go back to, like, you know what? Leave that alone. Focus on what's important. Go in.
That's being a professional.
Yeah.
That's being a professional.
Yeah.
There's been times where the vibe with myself wasn't happy and bubbly, but you got to come on a cop podcast and be happy and bubbly. And at first, that's tough, but after a while, it's like, all right, bro. You're putting on the show because it's performing at the end of the day.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a powerful feeling when you do play that song and the crowd goes crazy? What does that feel like?
A feeling of empowerment. Meaning, like, I just took control. Like, if you have to think about it, I look at it this way. If there's 1,500 people in this hall, like I said, there's one person controlling everything. That's me. I'm the one speaking on the mic. I'm the one DJing. I have control over 1,500 people. I'm the one making them scream, dance, go crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I can make them stand there like, oh, this dude is trash. Boo! I give the consumers what they want. Anybody. From DJing, like I said, no matter what I deal with, I give the customers what they want. That's the only time they will be happy, when they get what they want.
It's like
I don't care how much I sell it for. That's the trick to it. I don't care how much I sell it for. I will top dollar you. I will overcharge you. I do a party. Oh, how much? No, I normally charge $1,500 because I know you need me, and I know I'm gonna set that vibe. And you know what? $3,000. I'm gonna pay it. Why? Because you're not gonna find another like me. You're gonna find another DJ, but it's just the things that I can do, the way I can do it. It's one of a kind.
Now that's the hard part about business, what he just touched on, because a lot of times, when you start talking that money thing, people get funny. Mm-hmm. I found somebody else who can do it for this price.
That's fine, but they can't do it like me.
You know what?
Simple.
You can always find somebody to do anything for cheaper. You can always. You know what I mean? But we're providing a certain level of value that we're just not going to compromise on. I'm not, some people, because you hear things from, well, if they just want to pay that, just take this. I'm not going to compromise my name or my brand for the price. I'm not going to do that, because all you need is someone at the party to be like, yo, this DJ, he only brought this. He only provided that. Now your whole business, your whole brand just went downhill because you took a short on yourself because they only wanted to pay you that. So he'll tell you left and right. Nope, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Like, friend, family, whoever, I can't do it. Like, go and find that person who you say could do it for cheaper. Like, a quick story, I had somebody who, they had actually booked me for an event, and then it was going to rain that day or something. So they said, yo, we want to move it back to next week. Can you do it? I said, I'm booked that next week. So they found somebody who was going to do the party for the exact same price that I was going to do it for. And then that same week, they found someone to do it for half the price. So after I finished my event, I went by there. Oh my God. This guy had a laptop sitting on top of a shoebox.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like speakers sitting on top of a table.
Looking
like,
sloppy.
see, you can get anybody to do anything for, you know what I mean, any price. But, you know, is there value to
You
it?
pay for the quality that you get. You know what I'm saying? That's like perfect example. If you're gonna go buy sneakers or you're gonna go buy clothes, you're gonna buy if you're gonna pay for what you like. If you like cheap quality stuff, you're gonna get the cheap stuff. If you like quality taste and expensive quality, you're gonna get, you know, the quality that's to your budget. You know what you like. Everybody's different. People will cut cost on what they want to cut cost on. I've seen somebody go purchase a $1,500 bag, but then I say, hey, I'm gonna come DJ your party. I want $500. No. You put $1,500 into the white man to look good for social media, but when it came for the quality of your daughter's birthday party, you didn't have that same energy.
Nah, it's never about the budget. People just spend money on what they
That's what
spend on.
that's what I said. They spend money on what they want to spend money on. Don't grant it. Some people. There's been times where somebody's came to me like, "Listen, I want to have a party. I literally have to my name $1,000. Like I will screenshot you my bank account. Can you help me? I want to do this. I want to have this. Can you help me? Yes."
What?
I read my customers. Like, you know how you got a credit report, and before you go buy a car, they find out about you. I will read my customer. I could read you quicker than you could. You're lying. You're bullcrapping me. You understand what I'm saying? I know you. I know about you. I know the life you live. You're lying to me. Then I have the clients who call me out of the blue. Like, I've never met you before, but I want to do business with you. You can hear the sincerity in their voice. Like, you just can't just order. Like, it can't. One thing about business, it can't be automatic. You know how people just go, come purchase my stuff, go online, purchase it. I like talking to my customers. I like meeting my clients. I like knowing what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how you do business correctly. I like to have a personal reputation with each and one of my clients. That way, when they call me, oh, he's not the DJ, or not Juwan. Yeah, we good. That's my guy. I appreciate him. Good. My name is great. I do great business no matter where I go. I do great business. Everywhere.
Your reputation is good.
Everywhere.
40 law of power. Protect your reputation with your life. Because
my name is good everywhere. Like I said, the only dent in my reputation is he might be a little late, but I'm gonna get it done. That's it.
Let me ask you a question. What is the service that y'all providing with NYCE Sprinters? Because it sounds like y'all understand that with DJing, y'all have to stand above and beyond. What's the business plan with NYCE Sprinters?
NYCE Sprinters. Okay, see, NYCE Entertainment is more of the footwork right now. You understand what I'm saying? More of, we got to get out here. We're the DJs. You understand? I can send somebody to do my job, but they're not going to do my job as well as I would have done it. You understand? When people book me, like, and I had to realize this, I used to be like, well, I got a book and I'll send somebody else. And he would go play fine. People were like, it's not that. I wanted you. The things that he was saying on the mic, I wanted you to be saying them. As soon as he was playing, I wanted you to be playing them. You know what I'm saying? I could have set up the list for him, but he's not going to do it the same way exactly that I do it. And that's one thing that I had to realize certain things. Like, you just can't be giving away events. Like, let that person know, hey, I can't make it. I'm going to send this person, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they might want to just go with somebody else. It's not that this person couldn't get the gig done. People want who they want.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's also what we had to go back and like learn as a business.
Yeah, it's just not something that we picked up on.
Because originally I told people, listen, I have a business. You understand what I'm saying? So when you book the business, you understand what I'm saying? I have a team of DJs, kind of thing, and they'll say, I want you. Well, if you are asking for a specific talent now, you have to pay a different price because I have a business. You know, that's the thing about business. You want to be able to set up a business where you can remove yourself from it. Mm-hmm. So you're not exchanging your time for money. You understand what I'm saying? So no, I'm not just a DJ. Now, if I was just a DJ, I'd be DJ Nice. He'll just be Mr. Music. Mm-hmm. But the business is NYCE Entertainment. So are you booking NYCE Entertainment or are you booking a specific talent? You understand what I'm saying? And like moving forward into NYCE Sprinters, you're booking NYCE Sprinters. You understand what I'm saying? We are the face of the business. That doesn't mean that we're going to be driving the Sprinters.
Right. and that's more of us for like people say pension and 401k plan and things like that. That's what I created NYCE Sprinters for. Like, I came to me like, listen, we're going to start this. This is what we're going to. And it was quick too. Like, Maine didn't even have time to think on it. Like, I was like, Maine, this is what we're going to do. Da-da-da. What do you think? Like, right on the spot. He gave me the pros and cons, and for every con he gave me, I had a pro for it. He's like, well, but this didn't. But this is gonna happen. Oh, but this. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when let's just say DJing slows down or whatever the case may be, you can't have like me. I'm not having everything in one pot. I don't do that no more. I used to be, I'm a DJ and I'm going to DJ for the rest of my life. Like right now, 5 years ago, I'm going to be on tour. I'm going to have artists under my belt. Blah 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 blah. Things don't happen the way in your mind. Sometimes the way you have them set up in your mind, that's not the way they go in life. Sometimes, so we had to, just like. Well, I didn't do it because DJing slowed down. I did it because I want to do more. Like I put on Twitter the other day, enough is never enough.
That's a fact.
Never. Like you can never do enough. You can always do more. I look at people who aren't here with us in life and my mans and things like that. Bro, like you never know when your time is going to come. So why wait? I could walk outside just to go get in my truck. My driver's sitting in my truck right now. I could go outside. My driver, God forbid, knock on wood, my driver could not be there. Somebody ran up on him and took him out. You understand what I'm saying? You never know what the next second brings. So like it's like you have to just do what you can and do what you want and just do more. Never give up. Like just keep going and keep going and keep going. Like I'm 23. I'm 23 with a personal driver. People look at me like, what?
That's true.
Like you understand what I'm saying? Like. I keep going. I don't stop.
Juwan,
I keep going.
How did you guys? So you came up with the idea, right? Nice Sprinters, we're gonna do this. You had all the pros and cons. But how do you guys go about getting the truck? For Nice Sprinters, the truck or trucks? I
keep it a buck. Like I said, you know how Uber is.
Yeah,
that's just the way I am. And the same thing with my car business. I am the Uber of vehicles.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So meaning if you want to buy a car in Florida, I will get you that car in Florida. You want to buy a car in Atlanta, I will get you that car in Atlanta. You want to buy a car in Chicago, I will get you that car in Chicago.
So you don't own any of these Sprinters?
No.
Wow.
So talk about that.
So how do you guys?
It's Uber. Does Uber?
No.
They don't own any of the food that they deliver. They don't own any of it.
Y'all in a $1 billion industry.
Yeah.
With most of these industries, you just have to have access to things. You have to know the right people. And then once you know the right people, you have the access, you can provide the service.
So how do you guys go about, let's say Nick Johnson and Mal wants a Sprinter to the next Nick
when do you want
show? I want it tomorrow.
You want it tomorrow? What time?
10 p.m.
To what time?
Till 5 a.m. in the morning.
We
turn it up or what?
I'll send you over the invoice. Why not take 2 Sprinters?
You know what? I'll get a Sprinter. You get a Sprinter.
Exactly.
Right.
That's a way better look. And for promotion, what you guys doing your podcast, it's boss moves. It's stepping up. So you have a Sprinter for you and your crew, and you have a Sprinter for you and your crew, and I'll get you a photographer.
Now, what's the back work of you guys getting that now? Phone calls.
Ring, ring, ring.
It's all about connections.
Yeah, I need a Sprinter for tomorrow.
Now, how do you guys make sure the service, because we're talking about service, right? People want what they want. How do you know they're just not getting a dirty ass a Sprinter with a driver that's not nice?
That's where I come into play. You see how Uber, you have to do a background check, and you understand what I'm saying? There's certain steps and procedures that have to be done before you get your food. Like Uber makes sure to tell McDonald's to put your stickers on top of your bag, to close the bag, to make sure the driver doesn't go in the bag and take your fries and put a sticker over the drink. Yeah, that's what I do. That's where we come into play. I'm the one who makes sure.
Never knew what that's what that sticker was for.
Yeah, those
stickers. It was cute.
You understand?
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, the protection of it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm the background of it. So like, perfect example. If something happens with the Sprinter or something, like, I'm the one who takes the hit. Like if something happens with the food, McDonald's is not the one who takes the hit. Uber takes the hit, because they're gonna complain with Uber, and Uber's gonna give you back your money, and Uber's probably not gonna get their money back from the merchant. So with that being said, it's about what you know, who you know, and how you do it.
Leverage.
That's
Leverage.
it.
When you read, you guys ever read Robert Kiyosaki books?
Yeah, of course. Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
All he talks about is leverage.
That book came out 24 years ago. That book literally came out in like 1997 or something like that, 98. Like that book it's not new. And some people say like, oh, this is a new book.
It's timeless though.
Yeah, of course. But let me tell you one thing about Robert Kiyosaki. He puts a lot of things in that book to open your mind and to draw you in. But a lot of things in that book, which he said he didn't do himself. You have to go back and find out about Robert himself personally outside of the book. I'm telling you, it'll change your mind. Go look into it.
Why is
Say
it
one thing.
Yeah.
Just as far as like his net worth, like it seems way more in the book like he was way more richer than what he was. Yeah. And if you find out really his real net worth and how much he made, you're like, he wasn't talking like that in that book.
But I think in one of his books he actually says that that's a technique of his. Like,
yeah,
I'm rich. Like, yeah, but when he was broke, nigga, I'm rich. Mm-hmm. So he's giving you a more. I feel like it's more of a mindset thing than basically capping about what his net worth is.
Yeah.
But
net worth is subjective anyway. Mm-hmm. It's so subjective, especially when you come to business, because a lot of people, businesses are not in their name. Set up as corporations. So how do you really track somebody's net worth to begin with? Period. How do you track that?
That's like with what's homeboy named Warren Buffett? He might have more money than Elon Musk and all of them, but nothing is in his name.
That's it.
People are just taking estimates of the companies that he owns, and
that's it.
You don't know what the fuck he owns for real, though. You feel me?
I guess this is the number.
Yeah.
Like I've sold hundreds of cars. I've not purchased not one car that I've sold, meaning I went to the auction and bought this car and sold it. Not one.
Do you eventually want to get into that? I know you're a big car guy.
No.
What's a retirement plan for y'all? Is it NYCE Entertainment? Is that what's going to really take y'all out of here?
NYCE Entertainment may grow to be a multi-million-dollar company within the next 3 years.
To be, and for me, it's we have these businesses, but
you never know when your breaking point is here.
I don't become too attached because I'm looking to diversify and getting different things. You know what I mean? A business is an idea. It's a vehicle to get you to a point, but what else can also get me to that point? What other avenue?
And that's the thing about NYCE Entertainment. Like we just don't do just DJing. We do everything. Like I said, we offer literally like I'm the Uber of everything. Whatever you want at your party, I'm gonna make sure it's there.
If you walk out of here right now, you see a young rapper rapping on the side of the street. Do y'all have an avenue to sign him to NYCE Entertainment? Or is that something y'all looking to do?
That's not really more. See, when it comes down to the music industry, we're not really like we're entertainment industry.
Okay.
So if I sign him, I'm gonna be signing him to get booked for shows and you understand performances and things like that. More of a service. Yeah. It's not more of a like.
Related.
So y'all can manage that side of an artist's career, maybe. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Like if I'm doing management for the artist, I'm gonna be like the road manager. You know, making sure like everything is in the play because I'm not some people are in the studio and the analytics of music and getting your stuff played on Spotify and Apple Music and all that, and I can get you here and I can get you listen. That's just not something that I'm into. It's more legwork. I'm like I said to you on the phone, you guys on the phone earlier, I'm not for the working 80 hours. I'm for the same pay. There's two people. You get the same check. Me and him, we can get $10,000 a month. He can work 80 hours a week for this $10,000, or I can work 8 hours a week. I'm for the 8 hours a week because I need my time to do other things. You understand what I'm saying? We can make the same amount of money, two different inputs of time.
You using those other hours to lay the
to
groundwork
do to make other stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I want to turn that 10,000 into 100,000.
What would be the growth for you guys? For let's say NYCE and then NYCE Sprinters, and also where people could like contact you guys.
Oh, one thing about us contacting us is not hard.
Okay,
our numbers are on our social medias. Like we're not.
So what's the social medias? Just tell the people.
NYCE Sprinters, that is one, and then we have NYCE Entertainment. So it's NYCE.entertainment, correct?
Yeah.
So NYCE
Sprinters is NYCEsprinters.com.
It's NYCE. NYCE NYCE.entertainment and then NYCE Sprinters together. And both of our contacts are both on there. Our numbers are on there. Our emails are on there. We're both active on Instagram. I have two phones. So whether you hit the Instagram and it don't show up on one phone, it'll pop up on the other phone. And if it don't pop up on that phone, he'll get to it.
Okay.
So, we're definitely both active. We pay attention to our sites. We interact with our customers. We're not just, yes, no men. Like I spoke to somebody about her wedding the other day. The lady had me on the phone for over an hour.
Talking about what?
Life.
You
Life.
get that vibe when you talk to you.
Yeah, I get that vibe when listen, generosity when it's around. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's not genuine. Everybody doesn't have the same demeanor. Everybody doesn't have the same the same ideas, everybody the same mindset. Everybody doesn't want to go the same way. So I can have a conversation with you and be like, yeah, he's not really where I want to be. Like his mindset is lower, and I can try to bring him up and show him other ways and things like that. No, I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna go left. Nah, you should go right. The reason you should go right is because 1, 2, 3, and then so it's like.
Anybody ever told you sound like Blake?
Listen, Eli.
That's it right there.
Get the dog and take the dog outside.
You talking about Blake as in
Nigga, your father. You don't hear the.
Okay.
Nah, do it again.
No, I do hear it.
I said Eli, take the dog outside. What's your dog's name?
Zena.
Take Zena. take Zena and put her outside by the pool.
Yo, shout out to Pop Guala, man.
Shout out to Pop Guala. He busts my chops all day on social media. Like, he does not let me live, and I love it. Like that's something I expect. Like once I put something out there and I know it's like, this might cause a little controversy, I'll be waiting for that reply. Like, boom, SVW. There it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, we out of time, man. This shit went by fast.
Yeah.
I mean, you said it though.
You
got Twitter. You always late. So this really should be a 2-hour episode.
But you know what it is? It's cool though because I'm gonna switch it on you guys. You guys are gonna come to my show.
Come on.
You guys are gonna come to my show, and I was actually gonna bring up Hood Celebrity for my first artist, and I'm linking it now. But I'm actually gonna switch that, and I'm gonna put you two as my first show.
Respectfully,
so
we appreciate
you know what I'm saying?
that.
We backing it, and we're gonna do it just like that.
Definitely.
My guys, the Nick and Mal show. I am DJ Mr. Music. Thank you for having me. Peace out, guys.
What you about to say, Mal?
Before we get out of here, follow us on that Instagram, that NYCE.entertainment or that NYCE Sprinters. Follow us on that Instagram. And I would be remiss if I came all the way up here and I didn't shout out my baby because she'll drive me nuts.
Oh yeah,
she'll drive me nuts.
Oh yeah.
And we're working on a new
Zesty
business.
Moments.
We're working on a new business. Her and I together. You can follow us on our Instagram, zesty.moments.
Yes.
And our first product is oats in a jar.
Yes, healthy.
It's a quick, healthy product.
Health is wealth.
It's very convenient. It's very convenient. Like we'll put it in a bracket with what do you call that? Like the ICI bowls.
Yes.
Acai bowls.
Acai bowls. And the what's that? Smoothie category.
Okay.
It's an item that you can eat at any point during the day. It's overnight oats. You get your fresh fruit toppings, but it's the conveniency of it. You just grab it and go. You know what I mean? Most people, the reason why they don't do smoothies or other things at home because it's so time consuming. Mm-hmm. So it's a product. It got a shelf life of 3 to 5 days. So definitely go to her Instagram, zesty.moments, and support the cause, It's a great product.
Yeah.
Yes.
People, make sure y'all check out NYCE Entertainment, NYCE Sprinters, and Zesty Moments.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, before we go, and shout out to the hottest auto brokers in the city, man. PTG 365. Y'all need a car? Come holler at me. Come get a car. I got every make and model, lease, finance, and or cash deals. The hottest auto brokers alive, man. Ain't nobody beating us, and I'm beating pricing too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jermaine and Juwan. Bow.
That's it, man.
Ever told on a nigga? No. Ever squeezed the trigger? Yeah. Ever set a nigga up? No. Ever helped a brother out when he was down?